power forward, 6'5", number 17, PJ Tucker. At shooting guard, 6'3", number 23, Efren Bogdan. The other forward, at 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At the other guard position, 6'2", number 0, Tyrese Maxey. The big man, 7 foot, number 21, Joel
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. A couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings, Sharp and Avdia. Mitchell Robinson out there with Jabari Walker. And it's Henderson in at the point guard. And for Philadelphia, they've got Paul George. Gordon is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's PJ Tucker. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Now, here's Maxey. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Outside, Walker. To the middle. Here's Avdia. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's George. He had 15 points last outing. Avdia against George. Avdia, the pass to Henderson. Sharp sets the pick for Henderson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Eric Gordon.
High type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. The 76ers making a switch here. Oubre is checked in. That one misses.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
The shot by George, no good. And here's Portland. Left side, Avdia. On the wing, Walker. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Robinson a screen on George. To the inside. Embiid with the steal. George against Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Outside, Avdia. Henderson against Maxey. Robinson a screen on Maxey. And the dunk by Robinson.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Up top, Embiid. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Stolen by Tucker. Here's Oubre. The rebound by Sharp. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Bounce pass, Avdia. Henderson passes to Robinson. Down low, Sharp. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. Boy, it takes skill to win these and one opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game. And then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
Portland leading. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simons. Robinson, a screen on Oubre. Inside, and Robinson throws it down hard.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Now Oubre. Pass to Maxey. A beautiful reverse layup. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
To the paint. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Walker.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse, and we talked about the matchup against Scoot Anderson. He told me Scoot is an extremely talented player. He's already somebody you have to game plan for with his scoring and playmaking. This is a guy with superstar potential. And Coach has a lot of respect for the skilled youngster. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Walker. Pass to Robinson. Now Henderson. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by George.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Maxey passes to Embiid. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Robinson. Pass to Sharp. Robinson a screen on George. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Seen some changes here for the 76ers. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Kyle Lowry in for George. Here's Maxey. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Oubre. There's the pick. Oubre. And there's Oubre, putting it right back in.
Nice to hit there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here's Ayton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The shot's good from Simons.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
Up top, Maxey. Henderson defending.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Kamara. Simons surveying the D. And the rebound goes to Martin.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Outside, Martin. Pass to Lowry. Maxey against Henderson. Outside, Maxey. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Ayton a screen on Lowry. Shot from the wing. Bucket is good. Simons has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Henderson and Simons are their guards. Walker out there with Ayton, and it's Grant in at the 3.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Take a break. And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The first free throw is good.
And when we're talking about guys who just can think the game of basketball while they're playing it, Kyle Lowry is up there with the best. It just shows up in every aspect of his game.
Delano Banton's checked in for Portland. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Banton, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Simons, the pass to Grant. That shot is off. Great D that time from Oubre. He lobs it up, deflects the pass, stolen by Walker. Pass to Banton. Back to Simons. Walker is screen on Lowry. Simons from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got the lead up to 5 now for Portland. Philadelphia shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, you certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, DA. Thank you so much. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now, here's Grant. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Walker with his screen for Grant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Simons against Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one.
I really don't think there's a more impactful player in the league. Even on nights when his stats don't show it, Embiid changes everything when he's on the floor.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Martin. George comes in for Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Jackson. And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Banton, still scoreless. Robinson a screen on Maxey. They get the rebound. Robinson, that's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lowry finds Maxey. Embiid inside, guarded by Robinson. Embiid, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's Banton. Outside, Simons. Over Maxey. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
is Murray. Now, here's Simon. Robinson sets a screen for Simon. Again, Simon's missing. Philadelphia trails by 7. Maxey with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's George. Some solid defense from Grant. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Maxey against Simon. Murray a screen on Maxey. And looks like the illegal play was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Please give a big round of applause.
And the 76ers with some changes. Martin's checked in for Embiid, and it's Jackson in for Kyle Lowry. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Jabari Walker's checked in for Murray. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Grant. Sharp's checked in for Delano Banton. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Anfernee Simons. Philadelphia trails by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Jackson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Tucker. Jackson in the corner. And it's good. 2 points. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, credit to Reggie that time making the right play call. The pick and roll gets him everything he wanted.
Walker surveying the floor. Graham against Maxey. Now here's Graham. D right on him. Over Maxey. Portland no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. 1:07 left in the second quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Simons is checked in. Trailblazers leading by 5. Sharp on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Here's Sharp following the score by Reggie Jackson. Now Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Reggie Jackson.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The first one falls.
The potential of Shaedon Sharp is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
Martin, he's checked in for the 76ers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Reggie Jackson. And Sharp drops them both.
So far, you're liking the flashes that Sharp has been able to show you at this level.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George against Walker. Now, here is George. Defense is right there. Martin with a screen on Walker. From deep, George can't hit that one. It's stolen by Martin. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped up.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
For Philadelphia, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Portland leading by 3. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Simons. 4 on the clock. With some arc, it's good. Simons has got 13 points.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, well, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt, Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Now, Sharp. Paul George missing from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the rest is tough, David. Thank you. Now, here is George after the miss from Joel Embiid. George against Walker. And that one's good. George.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go.
look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Henderson. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out of the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Simons against Maxey. The shot by George, wide open. The rebound by Grant.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp, just a wing player, showing that verticality he has, getting high above the rim that time.
Maxey passes to George. And it's good for 2. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Sharp. And here's Walker outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
And your Trailblazers dance crew.
Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at Portland. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 11. Maxey with it. He has 7. Martin with the screen for Maxey. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Back to Sharp. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Maxey into the lane. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Now here's Walker. Simons from outside. Kept alive. Martin against Walker. Martin kicks to Maxey. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Inside, here's Simons. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Love the combination of skill and athleticism. Anthony Simons exploding offensively here.
Down low, there's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Maxey against Simons. Just 5 to shoot. A shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Maxey. Here's Martin. And here's Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Simon. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Here's Maxey after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Embiid, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Grant, the bounce pass. Walker's shot is off. Philadelphia trails by 5. Oubre outside. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. And they double up Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Tries from 10. Robinson passes to Sharp. Tries again. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Simons. Simons has got 3 assists tonight. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud.
Both teams changing it up here. Philadelphia trails by 7. Maxey into the lane. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 11 points. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Simons shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Trailblazers shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team. Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Simons drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. 9-point game. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Benton in at the 2.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Henderson. Grant, surveying the D. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Took a substantial hit there, and Grant able to finish. Wow, that was a bump.
First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Jackson has no problem trying to find some space in the mid-range. He'll take all of those.
Pass to Ayton. Henderson dishes to Grant. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an update on Kenyon Martin. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the stats. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
You know Jackson can just fly. I mean, that athleticism and energy is off the charts.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Henderson against Jackson. Ayton a screen on Jackson. For 3, Henderson. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The drive by Jackson.
Just dicing through the lane there with Reggie Jackson.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Portland, no good that time either.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Gordon kicks to Jackson. Henderson pulls it in. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Benton, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Embiid sets the pick for Jackson. Shoots it up. Jackson missing again. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Henderson. And he gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Now, Scoot loves to attack in the lane and has the strength and the hops to be successful there.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Over Thibault. Oubre, good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Pass to Ayton. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. And Ayton throws it down.
There's Henderson showing off his vision, creating out of that two-man situation.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
All right, fans, it's dance cam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Show us those moves.
Some changes for Philadelphia. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Martin. George comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Maxey subbed in for Jackson. And here are the 76ers now, trailing by 10. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Outside, Walker. And Simons has it in the corner. Sharp with it. He's against Tucker. Sharp the pass to Simons. 6 to shoot. Robinson. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Embiid against Robinson. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 10. Sharp the pass to Simons. Back to Sharp. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Outside Robinson. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. A nice shot by Simons.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Now here's Embiid. Fires for 3 from way outside Joel Embiid.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
A nice shot by Simons.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Simons.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Lets it go with a 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
3 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the basket by Embiid.
Spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Henderson against Maxey. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.